Ever dreamed of hitting the beach and really letting loose, and I mean really letting loose?
Well, you're in luck, because today, we're counting down the top 10 nude beaches in the world. You're gonna want to stick around, trust me. You do not want to miss number 1 on this list. It's a whole city where you don't have to wear clothes.
Hey to all of our friends new and old, I'm Josh.
And I'm Sarah. Welcome to Travel Buddy.
I remember I went to a nude beach once with the wife and kids.
What? Why in the world would you ever do that?
It was an accident, of course, I didn't mean to, but it scarred my kids for life.
I'm sure it did. Finish your story later for now. Let's get into the list.
Number 10. Let's head to the beautiful island of Ibiza, Spain, home to Cavallet Beach. Ibiza is known for its wild parties and anything goes. They've got a beach dedicated to stripping down and soaking up the sun.
Of course they do, as Cavallet is famous for its vibrant atmosphere and LGBTQ-friendly vibe. It is truly a beautiful island. Find a nice spot on the sand to work on that all-over tan. No need for a tan machine.
You know what I was thinking? How do they keep from burning up? Sensitive parts on the hot sand? You probably have to stay in the water.
Or they just lay on their towel. Just remember, what happens in Ibiza might end up on Instagram. Just don't blame me if you end up with a weird tan line or, arrested.
Number 9. All right, from the sunny shores of Spain, we're heading north to Canada. For some reason, I would have never guessed this one, but yeah, you heard me right. Even our friends up north like to let it all hang out.
Wreck Beach is Canada's largest clothing-optional beach, just a short ferry ride from Vancouver.
Where to visit in Vancouver? Wreck Beach, of course.
For a laid-back nude beach experience, Wreck Beach might be the place for you.
I love Canadians. I'm not sure I want to see Canadians naked.
And you know what? I don't blame you, but trust me, the people watching at Wreck Beach is top-notch.
You've got your hippies, your hipsters, your grandparents, yeah, seriously, and everything in between. It's like a human zoo, but with less clothing and more body hair.
And the best part is, everyone is so chill about it. Nobody's judging, nobody's staring too much, and everyone's just there to enjoy the sunshine and the, scenery.
Just remember to pack a lunch because there aren't any concession stands on the beach.
And maybe bring a sweater because like I said, it can get a little chilly. But hey, at least you'll be warm from all the body heat, right?
So, if you're feeling adventurous and you're not afraid of a little goosebumps, add Wreck Beach to your bucket list.
Can you guess how many times America will show up on this list? Guesses in the comments.
But back to my story. We were visiting California and decided to go to the beach. My wife and I were looking for a beach that wouldn't be overcrowded. We found a beach off the beaten path and figured if we got there early, we can get a great spot. We got there. And to our surprise, we were the only ones there. So we go down to the perfect spot and get it set up. The day was going great, but all of a sudden an older couple came and sat next to us. The kids were down playing in the water. The old man asked if we were okay with our kids being there. I said yes because I didn't see what would happen next coming.
All right, let's get back to the list and let you finish your story at the end.
Number 8. All right, folks, pack your Speedos and your pasties because we're heading to Croatia.
Croatia? Isn't that where they filmed Game of Thrones?
Well, yeah, but it's also home to Valalta Beach, a naturist's paradise, and when I say paradise, I mean it.
We're talking bars, restaurants, crystal clear water, everything you need except maybe a good pair of pants.
Now I know what you're thinking. Hey Josh, I'm not sure I'm ready to let my freak flag fly like that.
Listen, nobody's judging you here. Unless you're wearing socks with sandals, then you're on your own.
I feel like that was a personal attack.
Well, if the sandal fits, you gotta wear it, buddy.
Whatever, but seriously, Valalta is all about embracing your natural self, having a good time, and maybe working on that all-over tan.
Just try not to spill your cocktail on anyone.
Number 7. All right, let's head back to the good old US of A, specifically sunny California. We're going to Black's Beach in San Diego. Sarah is actually from California, where the waves are high, the sun is hot.
And the swimsuits are optional. Getting to Black's Beach is a bit of an adventure. You gotta hike down some pretty steep cliffs. But trust me, the view from the bottom is worth it. And yes, I'm from beautiful California. I miss it there. It's almost like being home every time we cover it.
Have you ever been to Black's Beach?
No, but I've heard of it. It's a beautiful beach from what I've heard.
I'm not sure if I could be comfortable enough to let it all hang out at the beach. A million questions would be running through my head, but I do envy those who are completely comfortable in front of strangers, especially if those strangers are really good at surfing.
But hey, you don't have to bear it all to enjoy Black's Beach. You can always just wear a swimsuit, like a normal person. It's weird to think about, but my grandparents used to go to Black's Beach and I never knew it was one of those beaches. Man, it just makes me kind of look at my grandparents differently. I just hope they wear in their finest swim attire. But either way, it's America, baby. You do you.
Number 6. Alright, pack your leis and your coconut bras, because we're heading to Hawaii. But before you start humming Elvis tunes and searching for pineapple pizza, let me tell you, this ain't your grandma's Hawaiian vacation. Unless your grandma's really into, freedom.
We're talking about Little Beach in Maui, a place where the sand is soft, the water is warm, and the dress code is come as you are. And by come as you are, I mean feel free to leave your swimsuit at home. I don't know why, but this one is the biggest shocker to me. Just the size of the islands makes it feel like you can be seen no matter where you are. Well, I guess that's kind of the point. It's like a luau, but with less clothing and more questionable tan lines.
Now, Little Beach is famous for its Sunday drum circle. And no, I'm not talking about a bunch of guys in Hawaiian shirts playing ukuleles. I'm talking about a full-on, bongo-beating, rhythm-rocking celebration of life and nudity. It's like Woodstock, but with more sunscreen and less patchouli.
So, whether you're a seasoned nudist or just looking for a unique Hawaiian experience, Little Beach is definitely worth a visit.
Number 5. Bonjour from Saint-Tropez. You know, that place where everyone's ridiculously good-looking and smells vaguely of sunscreen and desperation. But hey, we're not here to judge. We're here for Plage de Tahiti, the beach where you can ditch the designer swimwear and let your freak flag fly. Literally.
This place is crawling with celebrities, so keep your eyes peeled. You might spot Leo DiCaprio trying to blend in with the common folk, or maybe even Bono without his trademark shades. Okay, probably not, but a gal can dream, right?
In Saint-Tropez, the most fashionable accessory you can wear is your birthday suit.
It's all about that au naturel chic, you know?
Just imagine, the warm Mediterranean sun on your skin, the gentle breeze whispering sweet nothings in your ear, and not a single wedgie in sight.
It's enough to make you want to trade in your skinny jeans for a lifetime supply of sunscreen and a one-way ticket to the French Riviera.
Just don't blame me when you can't afford the plane ticket back. Number 4. Next stop, the Sunshine State.
And no, I'm not talking about Disney World. Although, come to think of it, a clothing optional day at the Magic Kingdom would certainly spice things up.
We're headed to Haulover Beach, Florida, where the only things hotter than the weather are the bodacious beachgoers.
Now don't let the whole clothing optional thing scare you off.
Haulover Beach is surprisingly family-friendly.
Just maybe shield your kids' eyes during the inevitable game of naked volleyball. Number 3. Brazil. Yeah, you heard me right.
No sneaky Speedos hiding under your towel, no pretending to be chilly with a strategically placed sarong.
When they say clothing optional in Brazil, they mean drop them like they're hot and embrace the freedom.
But hey, don't let the strict dress code, or lack thereof, intimidate you.
Praia do Pinho is all about embracing your natural self and soaking up the sun in all its glory.
Just imagine, the sound of the waves crashing against the shore, the taste of a refreshing caipirinha on your lips, and the liberating feeling of the wind. Well, you get the picture.
So ditch the cover-up, grab a coconut, and get ready to experience the true meaning of living your best life at Praia do Pinho.
Just maybe leave the fanny pack at home, okay? Number 2. Greece.
The land of ancient myths, delicious gyros, and apparently taking off your clothes on a beach.
Who knew, right?
This time we're heading to Red Beach in Crete.
They say it's named after the reddish sand, but maybe it's from everyone getting sunburned.
Speaking of burned, get ready for a hike, folks.
It's not exactly a leisurely stroll on a boardwalk to get to this nude nirvana.
Think more like a Stairmaster workout, but with the added bonus of possibly seeing a mountain goat wearing less than you are.
But hey, the view from the top is supposed to be amazing.
And once you're down there, it's all about relaxing and soaking up those rays. You know, finding your inner zen while completely naked.
Just imagine, you, the Aegean Sea, and absolutely nothing in between.
It's enough to make you forget about that time you accidentally hit reply all on that email at work.
Red Beach is known for being a little quieter than some of the other nude beaches on our list, which is good news if you're self-conscious about, well, everything.
You're not going to find any beach volleyball games here, folks. No conga lines of naked tourists. It's all about peace, tranquility, and maybe a little bit of awkward silence.
But hey, that's what makes it perfect for some good old-fashioned relaxation. Close your eyes, listen to the waves, and pretend you're a beautiful, unclothed Greek god or goddess. Number 1. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we've reached the number 1 spot on our list, Cap d'Agde, France.
This isn't just a nude beach, oh no. This is a full-blown clothing optional town.
That's right, you heard her correctly. Restaurants, shops, even the bank, you can bear it all everywhere.
Finally, a place where you don't have to worry about whether those pants make you look fat. Spoiler alert, they don't.
So, what's it like to live in a place where clothes are about as necessary as a screen door on a submarine?
Well, I imagine it's pretty liberating. Of course, there are probably some downsides too.
Like, what do you do if you get a mosquito bite in a delicate area. And don't even get me started on the practicalities of it all. Can you imagine trying to withdraw money from an ATM while you're stark naked?
Talk about an awkward encounter. Oh, excuse me, sir. I seem to have gotten my, card stuck in the machine.
But hey, maybe that's all part of the charm of Cap d'Agde. It's a place where you can truly be yourself, free from the constraints of society's expectations.
Or maybe it's just a bunch of French people who really like to let it all hang out. Hey, whatever floats your boat. Or, in this case, your birthday suit.
Let's finish my story. After the older man asked me if my children were okay with being there, of course, I answered yes because why wouldn't they be able to be at the beach? I turned around and started reading this book I bought with me. My wife was lying face down tanning. All of a sudden the kids come walking up asking Daddy, "Can we go?" I was shocked because they were so excited all day about this trip. When I sat up to ask why, I looked next to me, and there they were, an old couple completely naked. I was seriously mad. I yelled, "What are you doing?" But the man explained this was a nude beach. Me and my wife felt so stupid. Now every time I ask the kids if they want to go to the beach, they always ask if it's a good beach. Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end, subscribe.
If you like the video, click on one of our other videos that YouTube thinks you would like. We also should have a free travel guide coming soon, and it will be linked in the description as soon as it is available.